All right, so this is going to be number 7 on the Accuplacer. I was going to put it on my phone, but I didn't have enough space on the screen to do that, so here we go. It says, what is volume in terms of B? That means B is going to remain in our answer. It's not going to be all numbers. The B is going to still be there, okay? The formula is pi r squared times h, and then it gives you the radius and the height. So let's just go ahead and insert those values into our formula. So volume is equal to pi. The radius is going to be 2b squared times the height, which is 5b plus 3. So we're just going to go in order. Before I do anything, order of operations, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. All right? Have to do multiplication and division, then addition and subtraction. We're going to get rid of these exponents. This is actually going to be 2b times 2b, because that is what it means to square something, multiply it times itself. So that'll be 2 times 2, which is 4, then b times b, which is b squared. Then everything else that we didn't mess with comes down. So that'll be 5b plus 3, and then the pi. And this is actually all one situation right here. And if you need to rewrite it, because pi has now been busted, well, that ain't been, but these have been released from the parentheses. So this is all one unit, because pi was actually trying to be multiplied times the 2b, but it had to be squared first. So now I'm going to do pi times 4b squared, and now I've combined all that together, so it's one little single unit there. And you can actually rewrite it as 4 pi b squared, so it just looks better. 4 pi b squared. Now what I'm going to do is multiply this outside coefficient here. This factor on the outside is going to be distributed times everything on the inside. You're just going to go in order. Like, math is real simple. Don't over, like, oh my goodness, all these numbers, all these letters, all these signs. Like, oh my goodness. Just take it step by step. It's all right. Like, don't trip out. I'm going to do numbers times numbers. 4 times 5 is 20. Pi just comes down. B squared times b. Now I got 2 right here. I got 1 more, so that makes 3 of them. That's it. It's not a lot. Plus 4 times 3, which is 12. Pi, don't have nothing. B, don't have nothing. So it just comes down to the answer. That's it. So the volume of this cylinder is 20 pi b cubed plus 12 pi b squared. Now, I didn't write the answers, but maybe I'll flash them on the screen or something, so you can compare where you probably would have stopped at and chose the wrong answer if you wouldn't have finished the problem. So with these type of problems, it's in term of B, because they didn't have a number for us to solve for. Just take it step by step, literally step by step, one step at a time. Once you start to understand how to multiply, you know, variables and terms, it'll make more sense. I'm going to go through this one more time. Pi r squared times h. All you're doing is filling in the information. Pi times radius, which is 2b squared. And you have to use parentheses. If not, you're going to mess up. Anytime you substitute something into an equation or an expression, use parentheses. And then 5b plus 3. Before I do anything, I have to get rid of that 2, which is an exponent. So I'm going to do 2b times 2b, which is going to make that 4b squared times 5b plus 3. Can't forget about pi. Now just leave pi there if you need to and keep bringing it down to the very end. That's fine, but you may get confused about what to do with it. You just got to remember, like, pi is being multiplied times everything as well. So this is actually 4b squared and pi. You can't forget about that. So now I'm going to multiply all of this times that. 4b squared times 5b. Don't forget the pi. So that's going to be 20 pi b cubed plus 4b squared plus times 3. Don't forget the pi. So that would be 12 pi b squared. That's it. The end. What if I left the pi to the very end? right, just do that. Then you have 20b cubed plus 12b squared. But I can't forget about pi. So now I have 20 pi b cubed plus 12 pi b squared. Whatever you need to do to get the answer right, do it.